preface. What do you want to do in the future?
I'm not sure, but I think I'd like to be an air hostess.
Oh, that's lovely. Do your parents support that choice?
Yeah?
Do you think it's important for us teenagers to decide our own future?
Yeah, definitely.
Why?
Because it's our future, so we should be able to decide it.
Have you seen Bend It Like Beckham?
Yeah.
Do you think the movie shows that teenagers have the rights to decide their future?
Yeah.
Hi Gorinda, thanks for coming in.
That's okay.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions if that's alright. So, why did you choose football to be in the movie?
Because when I was a young girl, I had watched a game of football and fell in love with it straight away. And I noticed how many Indian girls weren't allowed to play the sport that they wanted or dreamed of.
Why did you put culture clash as a theme in the film?
Because I wanted to show people how teens need to have freedom of choice, and parents need to learn to support, even if it means portraying a religion or culture. Whatever makes your child happy, you should have full support and courage towards them.
Why did you choose the Indian and British cultures?
I chose Indian because obviously I'm from India, and football is very popular in Britain, and I saw that this would be a perfect match to follow up on the culture clash because there are also many other Indians living in England, and I thought it would be a good film to show the traditional Indian values clashing with the modern British values.
How did you get culture clash and sport to go together?
I thought if a young traditional Indian female is not approved of playing a sport because of their parents' religion, that it would create a film that inspired young teens to go for whatever they love doing and what makes them happy.
When you were a teenager, how important was it for you to choose your own future?
For me it was quite important, but for my parents, they already made plans for my future. To them, I was either going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. As I have grown up, I have realised that traditional teenagers are living by their parents' dream and they're doing what their parents want them to do. They don't follow their own dreams and their own decisions. Because of this, I will try to inspire young teenagers to do what they wanted and to get their parents' support them non-stop.
Thanks for coming.
That's okay.
When you were a teenager, what did you want to be?
Be a part of a professional female football team in America.
What did your parents think of about your dream?
They strongly disliked it from the minute I told them, but they realised if they wanted me to be happy, they had to allow me to follow my dream, even though it took a very long time to get their permission.
How did you feel when your parents didn't support your decision?
I was slightly devastated and angry, as I wanted them to support me in my choices, and I wanted them to know that me becoming a football player would be a dream come true, and therefore I'd be very happy with life, but since they didn't approve of my choice, it made life harder.
Why do you think it's important for young adults to choose their own future?
I strongly believe that teenagers should have the right to choose what they want to do in the future because everyone needs to be happy with their jobs and careers. I also think that parents should help guide their children in the right direction, but they need to give them some freedom of choice. Everyone should be pleased with what they do and they should be doing what makes them happy. Every teenager has a dream of doing or becoming something. They want to feel supported by the parents and they want to feel achievement and pride.
Young Henson, what do you want to do in the future?
I want to work in a restaurant.
Do your parents support what you want to do?
I think so. Yeah.
Do you think it's important for us teenagers to decide our own future?
Yeah,
Why?
because if we don't, we're just gonna grow up to be our parents. So
Have you seen Bend It Like Beckham?
yeah. It was quite a good film.
Do you think this movie shows that teenagers have the rights to decide their future?
Not really. The first half.
Grant, what do you want to do in the future?
Work on a cruise ship.
Do your parents support that choice?
Yes.
Do you think it's important for us teenagers to decide our own future?
Yeah,
Why?
because we have to grow up at some point.
Have you seen Bend It Like Beckham?
Yes.
Do you think this movie shows that teenagers have the rights to decide their future?
Yeah.